for pharmacy, everyday essentials, great buys, and unexpected finds. When you need it or just want it, you'll find it here. There's lots to love at Lewis, your first stop.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dean Baer. I am here with the CEO and president of Lewis Drug, Mr. One and only Mark Griffin. Mark, welcome.
Welcome to you, Dean.
Thank you, and thank you for having us in Sioux Falls once again. This is the 42nd annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am, and I know that every year we have to ask you the same question. Why do you have us back?
We love you guys. That's the easy answer.
No, how did it all get started? Because you know what, we have so many more fans that are watching today than were watching last year. So they want to know, and it was coming up in our chat box, is how does this happen so long?
Well, I started playing ball at Arizona State when I was in college, and I came back here, moved back, got the family business, and continued playing. And I wanted to do something for the sport because I really love the sport. And we started out, winging a prayer, and then it just gradually got bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we've established success, but also relationships with so many people that it's not only good business, it's great fellowship, friendship.
And karma, I'm sure. So Lewis Drug has over 59 stores, or they do have 60 now. I was looking online, so it said 59 stores, and I think there's a 60th that's opening real soon.
We'll go with 60, yeah.
Well, 60 Lewis Drug stores, and they are blanketed in the South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota area?
Yeah, correct, in the tri-state area.
And for those of you that are in that area, it's not just a drugstore; it's an all-around store. I shopped in one, and there's just some really good products there. You can kind of get everything.
Well, people, customers tell us we look like a hybrid of Target and Walgreens. We're a combination. Drugstores are a very important part of us, but we also have everything from snow blowers to lawn mowers to everything else. So we cover the spectrum pretty well.
All right, so if you're thinking about visiting an IRT stop, for me, this is one of my favorites. The hospitality here is second to none. What you guys do at the gym here, there's 3 meals a day, and there's plenty of it. And I have to ask you, this tournament has a banquet. So if you come to this tour, you get to come to an amazing banquet. That's tonight. I'm very excited about it. What made you start having a banquet, and how long have you been having it?
We've been having the banquet for probably 20 years. We wanted to do something special for the players, and they could bring their families. So the turnout is great. We have an excess of 200 people every year. We find the best caterer of high-end food in the area and bring him in and, carve the meat. It's very, very well done, and people – the comments are off the charts. Excited.
It is a fantastic time. So now,
but I'm not done with the banquet yet. There's one other feature that we have a lot of people don't have. We give away prizes. We have drawings, and the players have a chance to win everything from, well, you name it, electronic products. We have iPads, for example, tonight. We want them to come home with something.
Any Yeti coolers again?
We'll be selling. I have a sell mentality. I'm sorry. We'll be giving away a lot of Yeti products tonight. Yeti's very popular.
Well, I'm excited for it. So now, both, and I say this a lot on the broadcast. A lot of times, me and Fabio get a lot of credit, but we have a producer that works to the bones. You're going to get all the credit. But I know that you're not the only one that puts this event on. So who helps you put on this event?
My daughter is in the business with me. Nikki, she does a tremendous job. But we've got a full team of people. We start working on this weeks out, if not months out. And Mark Gibbs is the tournament director, and he's the best director in the country as far as I'm concerned. He is a machine. I don't think the guy sleeps. He's an amazing guy. So please come out and try the tournament. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll be glad Glad you did.
And visit a Lewis Drug Store when you're in the area. I will second your motion on the Mark Skibbs comments. I've been, personally friends with him for over a year now, working with the IRT, and he doesn't sleep. So, and he is extremely detailed oriented. Correct?
Very, very. That's his middle name. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in this area, please visit the Lewis Drug Store. Mark, thank you so much for all you do for the IRT. It literally is second to none. This is one of the favorite events for all the players on tour. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, you could just look at the draw sheet. We got people from Bolivia, Colombia, Costa Rica, Canada, all over the U.S.
We have 7 or 8 countries represented.
And you put on a fantastic show, so thank you so much for all you do. Our second quarterfinal matchup is getting ready to begin here momentarily. Any parting words?
Come out and see us. You'll enjoy it. Appreciate everything you do, Dean.
Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break. We'll be back for the start of our quarterfinal matchup between Alejandro Landa, the number 1 seed, against number 8, Samuel Murray, right here on IRT Live.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better, Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Snowy and very beautiful Sioux Falls. At the longest running professional racquetball tournament in the United States, the Lewis Drug Professional and Amateur Racquetball Tournament. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto, here bringing you live the number 1 seeded Alejandro Landa versus the number 8 seed Samuel Murray. And we're about to begin as Alejandro Landa wins the toss, and he will start us off. It's a short serve, second opportunity. Scott McClellan, our head referee, line judges Alan Natera and Kadim Carrasco. Great shot there by Alejandro Landa, who draws first blood here. Point number 1 for Alejandro Landa, the native of Ciudad Juarez. Starts us off. Point number 2, what a great serve for Alejandro Landa, giving Sam Murray no opportunity. The interesting thing about this match, ladies and gentlemen, is that these two are doubles partners, so it's the psychology behind this is interesting because they have to set aside them being partners and focus on their singles game right now. The winner of this match will take on the winner of the Álvaro Beltrán and Eduardo Portillo match that is currently underway next to us. And Conrado Moscoso will take on Daniel de la Rosa later tonight. So remember, we've got singles semifinals later today. What a great shot there by Sam Murray. What a best rally of the match so far. Long rally between these two gentlemen. Right side. So 0 serving 2 in the headpan scoreboard. I want to thank everybody watching after a great match between Daniel De La Rosa and Rocky Carson. Those of you watching at home on their phone, like our post, share our feed, follow us on social media. As Samuel Murray gets on the board here, corner shot down the line. He saw Alex Landa right behind him. He made the correct shot right there. Big Canada, Sam Murray. Short serve. Wow, what a great shot there by Sam Murray. Backhand over his shoulder. Ties it up at 2 apiece. It seems like we might have an Ironman match, ladies and gentlemen. That's another point for Sam Murray. He takes the lead at 3 serving 2 at the headpan scoreboard. Sam Murray, quite an aggressive serve here. And a skip shot by Alex Landa, awarding Sam Murray point number 4. Sam Murray to the serve. Short serve. So Landa, wow, what an aggressive shot there.
Fabio, thank you for holding down the fort. I had to take care of some business with Mark Griffin. What a great ambassador to the game. From what I'm hearing, too, Eduardo Portillo's on fire against Alvaro Beltran over there.
They're on the court playing, so the winner of that match takes on the winner of this match in the semis. But right now, Samuel Murray leading 5-2 in the headpan scoreboard.
Landa's always a slow starter. You know, these players, I know that we didn't have too much of a pregame today with the interview that we had. These players only played each other twice, and both were in semifinals, Fabio, and they're 1-1. The only time Samuel Murray won is in a tiebreaker. So if Alejandro Landa wins, it most likely will be in 2. That's what statistics would show you. So Portillo wins game 1, 15-5 over Alvaro Beltran. And you know, Portillo had a really bad tournament in Arizona. He got taken out pretty early.
Longhorn.
In the Longhorn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arizona, he made the semifinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a fantastic tournament in Arizona. But yeah, Longhorn, he got out of the round of 16s, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
Sam Murray. Wow, what a shot by Murray. He gets a point number 6 now. Sam Murray to the serve. Big Canada.
Landa's a little slow starter, Fabio.
He is a slow starter, but you know, right there, good side out. It's interesting, I was mentioning earlier how these two gentlemen have to set their partnership aside for this match because they're doing the singles. Wow, Alejandro Landa. That's a skip call there by the referee. Is Landa going to appeal? Yes, he is. So Landa disagrees. One of the referees agrees. One of them agrees. So Alejandro Landa loses his first appeal, and he has one left. Appeal used. Big Canada.
Almost looked like a foot fault there, Fabio. Setup coming from.
That's a skip call right there.
How many towel timeouts so far? Should we have a towel timeout counter?
We should have a towel timeout counter. This is our.
So Frank only gets the first 11. The 12th one he doesn't get
exactly.
in a game.
We
That's for sale.
So we need a counter for not only towel timeouts, but how many times Sam Murray changes his shirt.
Short serve. Want to remind everybody of our lineup. We have semifinals of doubles coming up after this.
Wow, Alejandro Landa scoring point number 3. Sidewall front with sidewall. Sam Murray talking to the referee for some reason.
So these guys are up next on this court at 1 o'clock. So right after this match, you're going to see them turn into teammates and take on Mar and Montoya.
That is going to be a fantastic match right there for doubles.
Second serve coming up for Landa. See how quick Landa serves, Fabio?
Yeah.
He gets into that box and he's serving before his feet even get in that box, I think. Set up, Murray, winner, down the line.
Another side out there for Sam Murray. So 6 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard as Sam Murray takes control of the match again. Short.
Headpan is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball sponsor of the IRT, WOR, USAR, and the LPRT. Headpan is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.headbutt.com/racquetball. Round the world, set up Murray. Landa can't catch up to that one.
Murray, point number 7 for him. Big Canada has the lead.
Nice little shot right there. So, Landa back in the box. I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Please like our post, share our feed. Good cross court and a skip. Gearbox is starting off 2020 with a bang for only 99 cents. Yes, you heard me right. 99 cents. You can demo up to 4 Gearbox top-selling M40 rackets. No more guessing which rackets is best for you. Just try them for under $1. But hurry, flash sale ends today. Available at gearboxsports.com. What a good grab there by Landa, but a setup for Murray.
Too much heat there for Landa. Too much heat. So 7 serving 4. I want to thank everybody watching at home on their phone. Please like our post, share our feed, follow us on social media, make racquetball available for the rest of the world. We got Canadians' best right now, Sam Murray.
Canada's best. He wins their nationals and represents them in international play all the time. Speaking of winning nationals, Landa won the Mexican nationals last year, but did not represent them online, and I think that's one of the reasons why Landa is playing in the U.S. Nationals this year.
Yes, he is. And as we saw yesterday while Landa was playing, we saw Mr. Sutsi Munchak looking at him, cheering him on.
Yeah, and when we interviewed Landa, he verified that that is the plan. He was released from the Mexican Federation, and he will participate at the USA Nationals, this national doubles in February.
That's in Phoenix and Tempe, Arizona.
Winner, winner, front wall, side wall killer.
That's going to be
Sam
interesting.
Murray.
That's going to be interesting. Alejandro Landa with Sutsi Munchak. Interesting doubles.
They
And-
got to win. They're going to have the tough Charlie Pratt. They have to go through Charlie Pratt, Rocky Carson match.
What about Tony Carson, Jansen Allen?
Tony Carson, Jansen Allen, which, hopefully they'll be playing a lot better than they played last night here. Not sure who Jake Bredenbeck is going to play with. He usually plays with Jose Diaz. However, Diaz has not really been playing, so I don't know if that team is still
Active.
active. Exactly, that's a perfect word. Ooh, Landa swinging there on a long ball. With Landa obviously playing in the doubles, I would expect him to play in national singles in May.
That's another point there for Sam Murray. So surprisingly, 9 serving 4. The headpan scoreboard.
Landa didn't have a good weekend last weekend.
No, he didn't. Not at the Longhorn Open. He exited the event
in the 16s.
Yeah.
Jack Cusack is watching. What a great. Want to welcome everybody into that chat box.
Wow. Landa, double bounce right there. But it's a point for Landa. Gets on the board again. Sam Murray holding the lead here.
Set up off the back wall for Landa. Pinch kill.
Wow. That's another point there for Alejandro Landa.
Beautiful kill shot by Alejandro Landa right there.
Sam Murray. It's a side out for him. Left corner. I don't think that was the shot that he wanted to take, Dean, but it did work for him in his favor.
Oh, absolutely.
Down the line would have worked just as well.
Second serve.
Oh, Norm, is that true? Is it a rumor? Jack is in the box. Would love to. Would love to see Jack come back and play.
Sam Murray to the serve. He has a 3-point lead now.
Okay, enough of this. Let's get back to the action on center court. Landa Murray, 1 versus 8. Someone's saying in the chat box too about Landa last week that he didn't have a stellar effort, but it also showed in his body language. And some people would say that he kind of gave up on a game before his opponent got 15 points, and I happen to agree with that.
Well, he didn't kind of give up. He completely gave up in that game because his body language.
We don't know that. His body language showed that. We don't know that for a fact.
It said, his body language said absolutely everything.
We got to walk the line, Fabio. Short serve.
Second serve.
Wow, down the line shot there for Landa.
Yeah, I expect Landa to turn it on here. You know, with Murray getting into double digits, Fabio, I think it's obviously it's time for Landa to put the foot on the gas pedal. Lalo, Mrs. Portillo, is that Mrs. Portillo? We're trying to get that now.
That's a replay right there. Landa not that happy.
Great kill shot there. But, Fabio, we talked about Daniel getting, gassed or, playing against someone like Rocky Carson. We can't discount Alvaro Beltran, although, his age has to come into effect. He's also playing singles and doubles, and he had a late one last night, so we don't know the rest he got. He was at the gym here early. Today it takes a lot for him to get warmed up, but it sounds like Lalo Portillo had a game plan going into, and that's tough for Lalo Portillo because he's looking at Alvaro as his idol. So
yeah. But Portillo, I've always said he's a cold-blooded player. That works in his favor. Oh, there you go.
Beautiful winner right there by Sam Murray.
I like how Sam Murray takes his time because his footing is right on the money. His foot position right there, he's taking care of it. He's looking at Landa, taking his time.
Short serve. So Tony says that Landa's putting the ball right into Sam Murray's wheelhouse. Agree, absolutely. I mean, Sam covers a lot of the court. He's a big guy.
He is a big guy. He is Big Canada after all. Wow.
Not a good splat shot for Landa. No. Murray was watching him. No, he read it, walked right up and just re-killed that ball.
And they know each other. I mean, they're doubles partners after all, and they've been playing for a while. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And this is the time where you have to set that aside and go out and win.
That's a foot fault. Set up off the back wall for Big Canada.
Wow. Again, Sam Murray.
12 serving 6.
12 serving 6.
And I don't know if Landa, he definitely does not have a coach here. I don't know if Landa is even aware of the foot fault or he's asking the ref to even check that. Usually Scott's on top of that football.
Usually Scott is on top of that like white on rice, definitely.
Oh, jeez. Did you know WearRollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT shop? WearRollout.com today. Support the official apparel sponsor. Support those who support us. Murray. Landa taking just ill-advised return of serve right there. And he does not call a timeout either. Never.
He's not calling a timeout. I don't see him doing so right now, even though he's down by 7 points. Sam Murray, a commanding, comfortable lead here, and he's 2 away.
Foot fault. Foot fault. Call that one.
Second serve.
Wow, Sam Murray. See how he spun around and he just looked at Landa where he was? He had absolutely no trouble allocating that ball where he wanted to. Now
in that position on the court, Fabio, it's the best move to spin around and take a forehand. Game point. Murray. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Murray wins 15-6. We'll take a short break. Be back right here for the start of Game 2 on IRT Live.
We are your neighborhood Lewis store, your first stop for pharmacy, everyday essentials, Great buys and unexpected finds. When you need it or just want it, you'll find it here. There's lots to love at Lewis, your first stop.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of one.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where Sam Murray starts us off in Game 2 as he beat Alejandro Landa 15-6 in Game number 1. Let's see if Sam Murray can keep it up and pull the upset of the day, Dean.
Well, it would be. All the matches went to plan except the Andre Parilla exit. So I think that, and you can't even say that it's an upset. Mar over Parilla. But Parilla is the 3 seed. Not supposed to lose in the first round.
Wow, Sam Murray, what a great pass by Sam Murray right there down the line. He's just using his experience right there. And the other thing that using Sam Murray, because of his composure and his physical structure, he's using his body to block off Landa right there.
Well, that happens to anyone of that size. I mean, do you remember Chris Crowther? I mean,
oh, yes.
It was extremely, you're from that region. You know, it's extremely easy for him to, I don't want to say screen out his opponent, but take court position away from
Oh, definitely.
Your opponent.
I mean, Chris Crowther was, I think 6'5", I think, Chris. So his wingspan, per se, you know, to pass him and just to block, it's just amazing.
Good shot right there. Well, when we were in last weekend in Texas, there was a guy playing in the amateur divisions that was 6'10", and he played basketball in college. And he said, "I have more fun playing racquetball." I said, "If I was your height, I'd have more fun playing basketball."
That's a point right there. So Lalo Portillo defeated Álvaro Beltrán 15-5, 15-6. So
wow, do we have a changing of the guards? The old guards are out. The young guards are moving in.
So Eduardo Portillo advances to semifinals, and he will take on the winner of this match. That's a side out right there.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wow, wow. Eduardo Portillo.
Congratulations to Eduardo Portillo for advancing to the next round. And now Álvaro Beltrán will solely focus on doubles. Sam Murray side out right there, right corner. The correct shot taken.
3-0.
Well, the improbability that you're talking about, Brian Pineda, I believe, is these upsets that we're having lately.
I mean, Brian, to your point is well taken, but these players are just getting really good. These young guys are really learning how to, control center court, kill the ball. let's face it, there's a ton of video on Alvaro Beltran. How much video against Eduardo Portillo is there? Not much. That's an ace right there.
Wow, ace serve by Samuel Murray. He's just working Alejandro Landa right now.
And both, like I said before, both of these players have to play right on this court pretty much directly after this match. That match will be at 1 o'clock in 50 minutes. 50-5-0, so.
You know, I wasn't a fan of that slap of the ball that Murray had, but he did move Landa right there. Wallpaper ball, Landa hit the glass, skip shot. So now it's 6-0. So we're almost at the same pace. Almost. That's game number 1 here. Sam doesn't seem to be losing focus, Dean.
Well, one of these players are going to have 3 matches today. That's tough at this level. And we're talking high level. We're not talking about 3 round of 16 matches. We're talking about, you know, a quarterfinals and 2 semifinal matches. Those are tough. Landa, I believe Landa is retiring.
Win by forfeit due to injury.
Landa.
So an injury sustained by Alejandro Landa.
Wow.
And he's forfeiting.
We need to take a short break, and we'll be right back on IRT Live. We're going to find out the scoop here. Be back in a minute. IRT Live.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better, Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I just went over and spoke with Alejandro Landa, and his arm is hurting him when he swings his forehand. Not sure how that's going to affect him in doubles. He has a doubles match in about 50 minutes. Is he going to maybe change and take the backhand? If you noticed, he said that's why I really wasn't drive serving anymore. It wasn't, it wasn't effective, and his arm was in pain. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Murray will move on. Eduardo Portillo will move on. We will be back in about 40 minutes for the hopefully the start of one of our doubles matchups right here on IRT Live.
We are your neighborhood Lewis store, your first stop for pharmacy, everyday essentials, great buys, and unexpected finds. When you need it or just want it, you'll find it here. There's lots to love at Lewis, your first stop.